Happy morning to you guys. I'm here at the Mack dealership, Mack Volvo in Dallas, where I bought the truck. Picking up my truck. This is the second time it's been here. Check it out. Right there in the line of Macks and Volvos. And this is the second time it's been here in the last 2 weeks. And we're going to talk about why it's here, how much I got raped for, how I got screwed. We're going to talk about all that. Nice little green roll-off truck right there. We're going to talk about that. We're going to go over this receipt here with you guys. Now, a lot of you guys will be like, well, you bought a big truck, you're going to pay the big bills, blah, blah, blah. And I get it. Don't get me wrong, this ain't my first rodeo. I know what it's like to own vehicles and own a fleet. I also know what it's like to have services or have companies that you can trust. Excuse me one second. I also want to know what it's like to have a company that you can trust to do your service. Mechanics that you can trust to do the service and kind of figure out what's wrong with things. And I also know what it's like to get screwed. And unfortunately, lately, the last couple of years, or definitely in the last year, that seems to be a ongoing theme. But it's all right, because at the end of the day, I always feel like people get what they got coming to them. And God is always on my side as long as I do right by Him. And sometimes you just got to roll with the punches and keep on trucking. So let's talk about this before I even pull out. I'm a little heated. So last week I had an air issue. I was leaking air out of my truck. My air brakes were not functioning properly. And I started getting warnings on my dash and all kinds of issues. So I brought it in right away because obviously I can't be without air. I went underneath the truck. I checked all my lines before I brought it here. On almost all the connections, there's like a little paint line that they use, a paint marker, to kind of show, how tight it is. And if it's loosened up, you can see by the paint lines, and every single connection looked good. I went from the tanks in the front to every connection that I can see along the way. There's like a pump or some sort of auxiliary tank in the back by my axles. I checked that. I checked everything that I could see. Everything looked good. I couldn't figure out where I was leaking air from. I couldn't hear an air leak, but my gauge in my dash kept showing that I was losing air. And then as soon as I would lose air all the way, I would usually hit a bump, and I would lose air all the way, and then I'd get a warning like pull over immediately, low air, all that stuff. So I brought it in to get serviced, and sure enough, it was just they said I had two bad air sensors apparently. They replaced it free of service, free of charge, not free of service, free of charge, included in my warranty. Great. I was happy that was done. I wish I would have been able to figure it out or fix it myself, but I am no mechanic, so I'm very limited in what I can do. So what unfortunately I didn't mention to them, though, that kind of was on me, was I have been having another warning that has been popping up on my dash every now and then, and it said something like trailer light malfunction. Well, I don't own a trailer, or I don't have a trailer. It's not like a truck and trailer portion, like a semi type deal. So even though that warning would be on, I would still have tail lights, turn signals, everything would work as normal. So I forgot to mention that to them when I came with the air leak, because it's kind of intermittent. It only happened every now and then, and it wasn't a really big deal. Although seems like it's been doing it more and more. As I continue to drive along throughout the day, it would get better. So fast forward to Thursday. I got the trailer malfunction, and it wasn't going away, the trailer light malfunction. And then all of a sudden I got a wiper motor malfunction on my dash. So it said wiper, I believe it said wiper motor or wiper relay malfunction. And I'm like, what the heck is going on now? My wipers didn't work. My turn signals, when I would hit the turn signal, it would click like double time, almost like you have a tail light that was out. My tail lights were not working. And then what else was there? It was tail lights, wipers. Oh, my reverse. When I put in reverse, my reverse beep would not work either. I'm assuming it was all the same issue, whether it be a loose wire somewhere, some sort of sensor, some sort of something. And again, I bring it here to the Mack dealership, and they tell me now it's going to be maybe 2 days before I can get my truck even looked at, which is infuriating because, I mean, obviously when you only have one truck, no backup, you're counting on it to run your business. Although I was able to do a couple things, shift some things around to make it work. So yesterday I get a phone call saying that it'll be ready by end of day, about 4 o'clock, 4:30. I was like, you know what, I'll just pick it up Saturday morning. So fast forward to today, I come to pick it up, and he says it was just a bad relay. Okay, cool. Well, apparently relays and fuses aren't covered under warranty. So my bill for today for a bad relay is $443.36. Come on, y'all. $394 of labor, a $9 part, shop supplies of $39, and my total bill of $443.36 for a fuse or / relay. I'm not sure what it is. Now, I checked the fuses. I did, but I have no way of testing like one of those square box relays if it is a relay. I couldn't tell if it was or wasn't, and I also could not find for the life of me the diagram as to what relay or which fuse is for what, you know, like the whole list of things where you can see what the relays are for. So although on the back of the panel it showed me a list, but it didn't show me like a diagram of the panel itself so I could know which fuse was which. So anyways, needless to say, $443. Yeah, okay, all the haters out there, welcome to the big times. You play big, you gotta pay big. Okay, sure as shit. It's not, doesn't mean I'm gonna like it or I'm gonna be happy about it. I think that I think they seriously took advantage of me. When you come to the same dealer that you pay $140, $150, $160, what did I pay for this? I don't even know. $135, I think, $140 for this truck. When I come to the same dealership that I paid $140,000 for not even 8 months ago, or what are we at? Yeah, about 8 months ago, to do a simple service that, you know, it's only the second time I've been here. You would think that, you know, they would take care of me. But they didn't. They don't care. They just rather, you know, see you pay their money and get out. So, which I don't blame them. I mean, they've got about 50 other trucks in the lot here that are ready to pay them to get it fixed, and that's just the business we're in, apparently, y'all. So, easy come, easy go. For those of you guys that say this is easy money, it is. It's easy to a certain extent, but I mean, these things cost us money too. I mean, this is why we cannot be charging $200 for a damn transfer. Or I'm sorry, $200 for a damn dumpster. You know, for those of you guys that are undercharging, y'all are going to run yourselves out of business real soon, because when you have issues like this, maybe you're smarter than me and you'd actually change out your fuses and relays, or YouTube it before running to the dealership. But it was a lot easier for me to drop it off than trying to sit here and fight with it myself for who knows how long. I would have saved $400 though. But I just, for some reason, I just did not think of it as being a fuse or relay. I just thought, you know, when you keep having this intermittent issue with the trailer lights and then this other issue comes up, I just kind of clumped them two together. I'm not sure if I still have the trailer light problem or if that was combined. But if it was a fuse, my train of thinking is if it's a fuse and it blows, it's not good no more. It's not going to like blow and then work for a little bit and then not work and then work for a little bit and not work. I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me. Maybe it's too early in the morning for me to be upset about this, but $450 for a fuse is a little excessive, a little extreme, and I'm gonna call them on Monday and give them a little piece of my mind. So happy Saturday, y'all. Hope y'all have a better Saturday. I gotta go play catch up for the last day and a half and do some dumpsters and some dumps, and we will see you guys on the next one.